Take two. Welcome to 1C channel. How are you today? So let's see if that's going to say something. All right. Control panel. Platform. Okay, we're going to go this here. All right. Agree. There you go. Hey, Zachy, how are you? Okay, we don't want that one. We want this. We want to connect another way. I'm trying to put the speech on because I want to hear you guys. It's been such a long day for me. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy it's over. For now. For now, that is. Oh, hold on. Let me try that. For now. And Jacqueline, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a long time, guys. Oh, you hope to see me, hope to see you in your other channel. Yeah, I need to go over there. Right back at you, Al. Right back at you, okay? How are you? Beacon, the dude Beacon, that was not a challenge for you. That was not a challenge for you. You do that like we sleep. You know what I mean? That was a walk in the park right there. That was that was nothing for you. That was like easy peasy. I was trying to figure out who else on YouTube that does it, and then it's to the extreme like you are to really make it a challenge. But I can't think of anyone at the moment. And I wish I had connections to a television station, someone to give you more exposure, the dual beacon, because you're a natural. I'm not going to say everything you say I understand, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, okay? But for the most part of you engaging and talking and talking and talking and talking for a long time, I think that is awesome. When I mean all capital letters, bold and underlined, okay? Yes, I'm doing okay, but I have my car in the shop and I have part of the money, but I don't want to work with the rest of them. Oh, wow. Okay, so they don't want to do a payment plan with you. Some companies are like that, unfortunately. I think I got it here now. Unfortunately.
Dark Road Run.
There it is.
Welcome to my channel. Dark Road Run. Said yo, Chelle and all.
Dark Road Run. When did you wake up? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Reviews. Welcome to my channel. Zachy 5667. Welcome to my channel. Zachy 5667. Said oh.
Oh, I want to hear you guys' voice.
Dark Road Run.
Hey there,
Said
Rocks.
I'm finally awake. 11:30 am. Abimani Rocks. Welcome to my channel. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Welcome to my channel. Abimani Rocks. Said HIII. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said bold is in my initials. B beacon OFL lightning D river. Dark Road Run. Said beacon is a stream god.
Joe, that was not a challenge for him. You went up towards Goliath, okay? You weren't ready for that.
Lightning driver stay super lit. Said thank you, Joe. Yvette Harris. Welcome to my channel. Yvette Harris. Said the salad looks good.
Yeah, it has arugula leaves. I love the arugula. Some croutons, some Italian.
Great reviews. Said DRR had no chance.
No, he didn't. It's two ways I have to see this. One is Let me turn this down while I say it. Um, Joe challenged himself. Yes, because usually when we see Joe, he has some type of instrument in his hand. You know, he's on OBS, he's doing various things. But this go round, he challenged himself to engage. So now for Joe, that was a challenge and he did overcome, I must say. However, for the dude Beacon, that wasn't a challenge for him. He does this all the time. So that's not considered a challenge. So Joe should thank Nick for allowing him not to be used, but to help Joe engage more. So the next time Joe does a video and he chooses to engage, it will be that much more easier because now he kind of sort of broke through that particular wall.
Joe, I try hard.
I tell you, I fell asleep because I kept the phone on.
Lightning driver, stay super lit. Said too hard. Dark road run. Said thank you, Nick, for showing me my limits, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, he did good though.
Beacon of lightning driver, stay super lit. Said LMAO.
It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I suppose I've been asleep because I got up at 6.
Jacqueline Beers.
It was funny.
Said that's why I drive for Lyft, but I can't drive if I can't get my car out of the shop. It's already fixed and ready to go.
Wow.
Run. Said rematch.
Yeah, rematch. Yeah. And they have some ground rules. Oh, that's so good.
Yvette Harris. Said, oh, wow.
Have some ground rules and
The dual beacon of lightning driver, stay super lit. Said Joe, you're welcome. Anytime. Raised hand, flexed biceps, fire. Dark road run. Said round 2, 24-hour stream.
Joe. Now, I think you already put your foot in your mouth last night. Are you ready for 24 hours? I even tried to shock Joe and said, guess who's having a, what I said, I guess who's having a baby? He's trying to figure out who. And then I said, me. I was trying to shock him because he was losing it. His energy was just being drained. He could barely keep his head up at that point. But it gave him some spunk, but it was a joke. But I tried to encourage him. I tried to boost him. I told him to take himself to a happy place. None of that was working.
Run. Said I should be allowed to play the guitar in the next one.
Only if.
Beacon of lightning driver, stay super lit. Said Joe, New Year's Eve from high noon to high noon.
Oh my gosh.
Dual beacon of lightning driver, stay super lit. Said dual high noon. The dual beacon of lightning driver, stay super lit. Said haha.
Wow. That would be interesting though.
Said that would have helped at hour 6, lol.
I think it would be a good idea if.
Quaker Oats, welcome to my channel. Quaker Oats said hello all.
Hey Quaker Oats. I think. Okay, if did I lose some food? I leave. I think. I think if Nick can smoke his cigarettes and drink coffee and eat sweets, then to have a even playing ground, if you will, then Joe should be able to play an instrument. Just to kind of keep, things kind of sort of balanced, because Joe is not one who is want to just sit there and don't do nothing, So if you guys do it again, I'm just suggesting if Nick is going to smoke and drink coffee and eat candy, then Joe can play his guitar and drink his Red Bull. Now, keep in mind, drinking coffee and then you're eating the sweets too, those are substance that will give most people energy. So you're really not using it on your natural energy, if you will. So he's not going to play the entire time, but he has some longevity when it comes to playing those instruments and the keyboard and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, make sure you have everything you need, energy wise. You know what I mean? To kind of sort of.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said Joe. Ha 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 ha.
I tell you, I was laughing so hard. I said, this is so funny. And then Joe was trying to send messages to Nick and say, you're getting sleepy. It's time for you to go to bed. That was funny. But Nick was in his zone. This is nothing for Nick. Nick can handle this all day, all night. And I think he said he has not been asleep yet. So there you go. Okay. There you go. That's the way it goes. But now, Jacqueline, you saying that your car is fixed, but you owe them $400 and something? If Jacqueline is still in here.
Dark Road Run. Said Uber said they'd raise the rates if you go to bed. Lol. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said Mr. Excitement as ME. LMAO. Quaker Oats. Said Joe, have you tried dancing for 24 hours straight?
That has been a challenge for people, yeah. The last couple standing. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Wow. So, Joe, you're going to take him on for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day?
Dark Road Run. Said I can't even dance for 24 minutes. Lol.
Just take some of Dara's and Travis' moves. You'll be all right.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said my legs would buckle if I danced. Lady T, welcome to my channel.
Hey, Lady T.
Said, hey, everyone.
Now, that would be a challenge right there. You guys just heard it. Joe said he can't even dance for 24 minutes. And Beacon said his legs will buckle if he danced. Now, that's a challenge. That right there, now that's a challenge. Now, that's a challenge.
Quaker Oats said, just do a hula dance.
Yep, there you go.
Run. Said, dance off with beacon thumbs up.
Now, that's a challenge right there for both of you guys.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit.
Yeah.
Said, dance the day and night away.
That's a challenge. Now, that's what you call a challenge right there.
Abimani rocks. Said, bubblegum bubbles after meal.
We'll see. We'll see. I might go to the other channel. We'll see.
Uberman Tampa, welcome to my channel. Uberman Tampa said that new ride is off the hook. We're at the 5-hour wait.
Not 5 hours. You have to wait 5 hours? What do you mean? I've been out of the loop.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said, hi, Scott. Break reviews.
I thought
said
the
UMT.
wait time was 5 minutes now, not 5 hours. What in the world, huh? That doesn't make sense. That's a typo. Okay. It has to be. It has to be. Oh my gosh. MC Hammer.
Quaker Oats said, okay, Joe, how about MC Hammer versus Vanilla Ice Dance Off?
I don't know about that one.
Dark Road Run said, face with tears of joy. Uberman Tampa said, yeah, 5 hours. We got there at 4:30 a.m. and we got on at 9:30 a.m. The new Star Wars ride opened today.
Gotcha.
Dark Road Run said, I'm too legit to quit.
I thought you were talking Uber stuff. I was gonna say what? But okay, I got you. I hope it's all that you hoped it to be, and then some. This is my lunch and dinner right here, guys.
Uberman Tampa said you really feel like you're in the movie.
That's nice. That's really nice. I just like that.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said the dual beacon leading. Uberman Tampa said I'll have a video up later.
Cool.
Dark Road Run said the Millennium Falcon ride is awesome. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said LMAO.
I like the roller coaster rides. When I'm on there, I'm praying to Jesus, help me. I'm calling my mom. I'm crying. I'm having a fit. I make all kinds of loud sounds. And as soon as I get off the ride, I'm like, I want to go back on there.
Uberman Tampa said, Joe, this was the Rise of the Resistance ride.
Wow. I love the roller coaster rides. What I found out is it's better when your eyes are open versus closed.
Uberman Tampa said it's 28 minutes altogether. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said Bacon.
Minutes. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's awesome. Can you imagine?
The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit, said Come.
Come on, man. I declare. 28 minutes? That's amazing. That is amazing right there. Oh my gosh. That would be fun. That would be fun right there. That would be hilarious.
L, welcome to my channel. L said, hey Siri, play music.
I'm gonna mute it. It's actually Alexa. Oops. You're trying to get me copyright. Okay, L. Okay. I see you. I see you. He's trying to get me copyright, guys. You see that? Do you see what I see?
Quaker Oats said, Alexa, order a pizza for Michelle. Uberman Tampa said, I sent you some pictures. You can share if you want. Dark Road Run said, you should try the DR Hour live stream challenge ride. It's 7.5 hours long.
Oh, wow. The Dark Road Run live stream challenge ride. Really? 7 hours? Look, okay, look. Joe, okay, Joe. Okay. Oh, wow, look.
Dark Road Run said, new at Disneyland, thumbs up.
Can you see that? I like flavorful food. This is kind of spicy. It's a hard salami.
Uberman
really nice.
Tampa said, Chelle got you beat. She did 12 hours.
I wasn't trying to, you know. I can somewhat be like Nick when I can't sleep, you know. It's one of those things. But I'll pay for it in about 3 days.
L said, lol, I didn't even realize that. Oops. Dark Road Run said, Chelle could take down the beacon. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said, I did over 16 in one day.
I can believe you.
Beacon of lightning driver stay super lit.
I can believe
said
you.
Hours. Quaker Oats said Star Wars was good when it opened, but then the amount of visitors at Disneyland started dropping.
Oh, really? Well, I think that's like with any rides, you know, the excitement of it all. Oh, look at Chris. He's smiling. He's so happy. You want me to show Chris?
Uberman Tampa said, Joe, you'll be able to do the ride in January. You will need a boarding group.
Yeah, they had a bullying group. He's happy. His smile is saying it all. That is awesome. See, when you're excited about the ride, you don't really
Uberman in
realize
Tampa
how long you have to wait.
said, yeah, you can share.
Oh, that's so cute. Wow. Well, you guys got something nice to look forward to. I'm giving you a preview of what's to come on Uberman's Tampa's channel later on. So that's going to be cool. Wow. So Jacqueline is gone because I was asking her about her car. She said it was ready to be picked up, but she doesn't have all the money. Mm. I love nice salads. My favorite leaf is arugula and spinach leaves. That's my favorite.
The dual beacon of lightning driver stays super lit. Said the dual beacon catastrophe. The dual beacon of lightning driver stays super lit. Said lol. Uberman Tampa. Said sorry, didn't mean to barge in like that, but wow, it was amazing.
Oh, I can imagine.
Said I'm only 50 miles from Disneyland, but it's gonna cost me $1 at Winter Park.
Oh, really? So you're saying it's not worth it for you? Can you carpool with someone? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I made this. So happy.
Uberman Tampa. Said they didn't tell us we needed a boarding group until 5 a.m. last minute. We were group 22. Quaker Oats.
Wow.
Said park fees went up, also parking fees. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said dual. The dual beacon of lightning driver stay super lit. Said lol.
When you do fall asleep, Nick, you're gonna have a good rest right there. Because sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll stay awake for a while, like a couple of days actually, to the point I'm exhausted. But I have to be able to pretty much sleep all day, if not all day, half the day, to feel clear in mind again. Other than that, it's just not good for me.
Uberman Tampa. Said Quaker that ride is worth every penny.
Wow. Well, there you go, Quaker. I'm having a party in my mouth right now. This salami and the honey turkey breast, the Italian dressing. It's full of flavor. I even have pepper in here.
Uberman Tampa. Said I actually forgot we were in Disney.
Stop playing.
Quaker Oats. Said I need to go to Legoland first. I've been to all the major theme parks in SoCal except that one. Uberman Tampa. Said what are you doing, Chelle?
I'm eating my dinner, my lunch, my dinner. And that's when I got off from work around 2. I don't know, I haven't been on here in a while, so I said, you know what? Let me just see what's going on you guys' neck of the woods and all that kind of good stuff. Because usually, even if I'm not doing anything, any live or recordings during the week,
Uberman Tampa.
I'm usually doing
Said
something
we've
on
not been
Sundays.
to Legoland.
How long are you guys going to stay there, Uber in Tampa?
Dustin is driving. Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Dustin, how are you?
Said what's going on, everyone? I'm here for you as well. Winking face, beaming face with smiling eyes. Quaker Oats.
That's
said
funny.
Legoland is in Carlsbad, CA. Uberman Tampa said we go home tomorrow.
Okay. So how long were you there?
Gwyneth Nolly lost. Welcome to my channel.
Gwen, hey,
Gwyneth
how are
Nolly
you?
lost. Said hi everyone.
How are you?
Uberman Tampa said just today.
Oh, okay.
Gwyneth Nolly lost. Said I'm good.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I talked to Tony. Was it yesterday? He's doing good. He's just busy working. Mm. I'm happy right now. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Gwyneth Nolly lost. Said I see. Uberman Tampa said we had to get up super early and Chris had a free room with points, so we stayed. Josh UHL. Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Josh, how are you?
UHL said, hey girl, what is?
How are you, Josh? Hey, Meridian. You know what I noticed? I need a...
Josh UHL said, I'm great.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. I need a little bit of...
Quaker Oats said Knott's Berry Farm is next door to Disneyland if you have some time.
Who's? For Scott? What I've noticed about myself, I do need a little bit of anxiety. A little bit. Because it puts a little spark in me and it makes me like alert at 100%, if you will. But I just don't need it to be overwhelming for me. You guys understand that? I noticed that with this job.
Josh UHL said UMT where you got points.
This is good. I'm going in. It's good. I
Josh
love it.
UHL said, do we like our job, Chelle?
I see my growth. Knowing the systems, I don't have to reach out for help much, which is what I like.
Over. Welcome to my channel. Lift_8 over. Said it's been
Hey,
since
Flip, how are
December
you?
3rd earnings update error with Uber getting nervous. Uber claims that it's a known issue at the moment. This happened before, but it's never taken this long.
Really? Since December the 3rd, there's a earning update error.
Said every employee is required to have a Hilton Rewards account. That's how you book rooms. You still earn points for every night.
That's scary, Flip. Does anyone else have that issue?
Said Flip, that's very strange.
Man, yeah, but man. What are they? Did you email them?
Said my account is on hold on Uber. I need to update my vehicle inspection. Too lazy to drive to the office on my day off. Josh UHL said, do you go to an office or is it work at home, Chelle?
Work from home. Yep. This office turned to my work office. Exactly. Sure does. I like it. But it's over. I want to say January.
Over. Said when I called support and they said they had 5 people called in back to back with the same issue. Uber Hub also claimed they couldn't do anything if it's a known issue. Lift_8 over. Said Yami Akira.
I know you're Akira.
Josh UHL.
Wow.
Said Merlin, cool.
I guess it is. I haven't been out. I haven't been outside. I don't know, really, to be honest with you.
Lift_8 over. Said, yeah, my rent is due and had to tell my landlord he will have to wait.
Oh my gosh, Akira. Wow. Is she gonna wait?
Flipped underscore right over. Said I talked to Uber over the phone and went in person. When if no we've lost. Said, oh wow, Flip.
Man. You see why I say it's unstable? Granted, some W-2s can have the same issue. However, I haven't heard of many.
Flipped underscore right over. Said this happened before, but it would be back up and running in a few hours.
There's something seriously going on then. Has anyone else had that issue? Any other drivers?
Said my full-time regular job sure helps me, especially app jobs are having a crappy week.
It does. You're right about that. Yeah, mine is over. I think it's January the 11th, but I'm hoping to have started the new one sometime in January.
He has no choice.
Man. See, that's difficult right there. That's difficult. I'm sorry to hear that, Akira.
Van the Cookin' Man. Welcome to my channel.
Van
the Cookin' Man. Said good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Chelle. Said in my hearing, bend over. My mind didn't go there. I was seeking a serious answer. My glaucoma acts up. Said I have a hard time hearing through my phone. Chelle. Quaker Oats. Said hi, Van. Flipped underscore right over. Said I have $500 that Uber has bad. I can't cash out yet. I can't even see my earning or anything. I'm still driving too.
What?
Flipped underscore right over. Said I've been driving all day. Issue is still ongoing. Van the Cookin' Man. Said how is everyone?
Doing good, Van. So you're telling me the app is only acting up pertaining to your earnings, but not accepting requests. Really? How convenient. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Well, I mean, what else can you do? You know, you keep working and in hopes that they will definitely pay you back, you know, based upon your earnings.
Josh UHL said I'm breathtaking.
Okay. It's nice that you feel that way, Josh. That's awesome. I love that about you. I think it's awesome.
Flipped underscore right over. Said they can see it, Chelle, but I can't.
Oh, they can. But you can't.
Van the Cookin' Man said I finally took my Uber and Lyft stickers out of my car.
Van, you did?
Flipped underscore right over. Said was told it's a known issue at moment.
Okay, granted, it's a known issue. Okay, but when is it going to be fixed? Like, can you give me an estimated time that it's going to be up and running?
Flipped underscore right over. Said I'm able to drive. They said my account and everything looks good. Josh UHL said it's a nice day in North Crackalack. When if no we've lost. Said wow. Quaker Oats said it's nice to get an early morning job that starts at 4 a.m. I get time to do food delivery to ride share after work if I wish. Flipped underscore right over. Said they can see my earnings Chelle on their end, but I can't.
And they can't push an instant pay through? Well, no, because you have to do it from the app. That sounds kind of crazy there, Flip. But hang in there. I know it can be stressful. And that would be stressful for me, especially when it's crunch time and you need to pay your rent. Man, that's messed up right there. But Quaker,
Jen the cook,
so you have to be to work at 4 a.m.?
I'm over the rideshare thing.
I know that's right.
At first, but then it just got to the point where I didn't want another smelly person in my new car.
You get to that point. Enough is enough. Yeah. But it's better when you're making the decision to say enough is enough versus being deactivated. You know, you decide, okay, this is it. I'm going to walk away from this. And I'm thinking now that there are more drivers walking away, will that help those who are full time? Now, will they not be so oversaturated and be able to see
very
money?
Christmassy and festive. I love LA and Vegas and apples and pigeons.
Apples
Quaker
and
Oats
pigeons. Okay.
said starting at 4 a.m. is good. No traffic when I head for work and no traffic heading home. Flipped underscore October said it's happening at the worst time.
Holiday. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. Holiday as well as your rent is due. Yeah. Man, I wish I had it. I wish I had it like that. I wish I had it like that because you wouldn't be concerned about that. And same with Jacqueline, because I know how that is. You know, I know exactly how that is and how stressful it can be. And that's your only way.
Said any plans for our Mrs. Festive today?
What is that? What is that, Josh?
Then the cooking man said wasn't worth it for me. It wasn't enough money coming in from that. Plus, I don't have time anymore for it. Since I got my promotion, I'm working nonstop. My paycheck I got today had 115 hours on it.
Stop playing. What? But answer this question. Do you love it?
Josh UHL said you're Mrs. Festive.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay. Thanks. This is just normal stuff that I put on. This is lounge clothes. Like if I wanted to go outside to the car, I can and be appropriate, entertain guests and so on and so forth. Things of that nature. So Van, do you love it? I'm waiting for that answer. 115 hours. Man.
Quaker Oats said companies are hiring and not just seasonal jobs. App jobs may not last forever. Yeah. Don't waste the opportunity. Then
I
the
agree.
cooking man said I love my job. It's just a little stressful right now because I'm short a cook and short servers.
Yeah, that happens. But I'm glad you love it. And so you will hang in there.
Flipped underscore over said it just says can't load earnings at this time. Josh UHL said Van, hire me now.
Akira, I hope and pray that it opens up soon. And they're saying it's like a handful of drivers that having this issue. That's kind of weird.
Then the cooking man said you don't live in Baltimore, lol.
No, he doesn't. He's what he called Kakalaka, North Kakalaka, something like that. Wow, Kira.
Josh UHL said it's cheap to get there.
Listen to him. Come on, Miriam. We're taking a road trip. We're moving to Maryland. Oh, Maryland. I got a job waiting for me.
Said I've seen a radio station job. It was only 3 hours long, but paid like $100 an hour. Josh UHL said let me fly up and help for a few days.
Look at that. He said help for a few days. Then he's going to leave. That's a permanent position. Uncle Sam going to want his money.
Then the cooking man said I need someone more than a few days.
There you
Josh
go.
UHL said I require accommodation.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. Well, if anyone's looking for a job, would you need a chef or a cook? If that what it is, Van, you need a couple cooks.
Then the cooking man said I already need to go cut my weekend trip short next weekend because I have no one to cook the 15th. Then the cooking man said I need one cook and some servers. Josh UHL said I'm a side cook. Flipped_8 over. Said I even wrote them on Twitter and went to Uber Hub told same thing. Josh UHL said I've had experience. Flipped_8 over. Said I hope this res loves Chelle or I'm be in trouble.
I hope it resolves quickly too.
Go Donnycom. Welcome to my channel.
Hey,
Go
Donnie.
Donnycom said congrats party popper.
You know what?
When it's Nolan lost. Said I hope so too flipped.
You gotta make me choke. Yeah, I declare. That joke turned on me. I declare. I was trying to shock Joe. I declare that was funny. Once I said it, I was like, Lord have mercy. What in the world is wrong with these people?
Jaden Lacey TV. Welcome to my channel.
Jaden.
Jaden Lacey TV said, hey guys, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you. How was school? You got to be careful being on the channels that say that it's not children friendly, Jaden. Okay.
Josh UHL said I once worked in the dietary section of my Great Lakes Naval Training Center in Illinois VA hospital. Then the cook and man said, okay, I gotta go now. Need to check on my turkeys and finish the puree meals lol.
All right, man.
Flipped_8 over. Said I got to start planning an exit door from Uber. Jaden Lacey TV said school was good.
Awesome, Jaden. Yes, but absolutely. You need to start planning that because the writing is on the wall. And whenever you have a job that you actually work, but yet you're not able to see your money, that's an issue.
Jaden Lacey TV said when I edit my video, I said it's children related. Then the cook and man said bye everyone.
All right, Van, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Things will get better. You hang in there.
Lost, said bye Van.
Yeah, Jaden, you have to put in your
said bye Van.
You have to put in your what is the page? The analytics page. There's a section where you have to click, and it'll ask you if your channel is user friendly or not, and then you pick which one it is, and then all of your videos are covered under that. But if you're putting it in every video, that's good too, but you just don't want to miss a video without putting that in there.
Said being a boss isn't as easy as it sounds as Van finds out. Jaden Lacey TV said I'm thinking about making a chocolate Oreo peppermint cheesecake for the holidays. I'm going to do a cooking video on my YouTube about it.
Awesome, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, when you're a boss, when you are in charge, there is a certain level that is different for those who are working with you or for you, if you will. Absolutely. But if you have a good crew, man, can you imagine the less stress he will have if he have cooks and servers who are dedicated to the job, who's loyal, who's professional, and who comes to work? Man, that would be awesome. If I had a crew like that, holiday bonuses, what? Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gift cards, oh yeah, appreciate you. You know.
When if Nolan lost, said he.
Yeah, show some type of appreciation. Granted, yeah, they supposed to. However, when you appreciate a person, you're appreciating them because you know that you could have someone opposite of that person. So when you have that person who knows the value of a job, who's professional, who shows up, and you don't have to run behind them, this is a part of their makeup.
Said true.
You know?
Said when I was in charge, my mechanic crew were lazy. It felt good to get off that job.
Mm, yeah, they're lazy. Yeah, because that's going to make your job that much more harder, quicker. Definitely. That is true. Because see, the thing is, if you don't have the proper staff, then it's going to fall on you. You have to protect what's yours. So that means you have to do it. And then if you're not familiar with everything that needs to be done, that is even worse on you. Oh no, I dropped that.
Jaden Lacey TV said, well, my channel has been doing really well, and I have been doing my thumbnails really well, and I am not saying Spanish words or people are behaving on my channel. Go Donicom said, how are you doing? Time to go 14 hours live stream.
No. Nah. Not today. I gotta work tomorrow.
Go Donicom said, my little avatar says, come on, man. Said, come on, man, that's extreme, Donnie.
See, for me, I won't plan it. I'll just do it. It'll just be spontaneous. When I plan something, it becomes stressful for me.
Jaden Lacey T said, have you got a Christmas tree?
No, I don't do the Christmas stuff. I used to put up lights, but I don't do that anymore. I don't. Yeah, my neighbors do. They go all out, but no, I don't. I don't do that any longer. I have lights from years ago. I don't even go back and get them. I'm just going to throw them away. It's too commercial. It's too commercialized.
No, they've lost. Said true.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't feel bad about it. No one can make me feel bad about it. I wish it was true that there was, I don't care if it was black, white, whatever the race, a man or woman who could take care of the children's gifts.
Either.
I never believed it. It just didn't make sense to me.
Said bah humbug.
Well, yeah, I'll be that. Look, yes, I'll be that. I was raised in a family that my parents didn't teach that there is a Santa and he's going to come through a chimney and the fireplace has fire in it and with this big bag and he's already big and juicy himself.
Said it's crazy. I'm up here driving for them today and the earnings thing have not updated.
It's definitely a chance you're taking, Flip, but I would say go ahead and do it just in case all of a sudden, boom, it's back up. So go ahead and hang in there. At least you know you're earning money in hindsight.
Jaden Lacey TV said, I wish I can reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
Oh, you probably will, Jaden. You've been pretty adamant with your channel for a long time. But yeah, Quaker, I don't follow that. I don't have a problem with anyone who does. It's just that's what I don't do. And I just don't. It would be nice if one man can buy every child in this world and adults toys and whatever it is that they want and be able to deliver all those gifts within 24 hours and fit down a chimney, even when homes don't have chimneys, and they have the gifts. I declare that would be awesome. But it was hard for me to believe it. I remember being a child. It was Christmas Eve, and my classmates, they were talking about it.
Said cool.
Yeah, my classmates were talking about it. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, you got to be good. And the teachers still, they would say, oh, you want Santa to give you a good gift, so behave yourself, So I went home. I stayed up that night, looking out my window, staring. I did. Trying to even imagine the sleigh, looking for Rudolph with his red nose, just a glimpse of it. Just Rudolph. I mean, really mentally trying to imagine this. And when that didn't happen, All that went out the window for me. Out the window. What? Oh, wait a minute. Is that him? Oh, wait, hold on. How is he staying up there in the sky? Is that Rudolph? Is that really a red blinking light there? Oh, I think I see him. I think I see him. Yeah, sure you're right. Sure you're right. Even my nieces.
Said I think Godani is doing that. Come on, man.
Even my nieces, their parents don't teach them that as well. They know mom and dad are the ones who work to get you what you want and what you need. There's no other person that you can write and tell them, this is what I want. This color, this model, whatever. No one else but mom and dad. And then, of course, your Nana and so on and so forth. But they don't believe in it. They know the truth about it all. They know about it all.
Go Donnycomb. Said Santa Claus is coming when I get 1K and I'm going live.
Okay. I guess you'll be dressed up like the what we know as a Santa, huh? Okay. Sure, you're right. But no, I don't feel bad about it. You know, I see things a little differently. And to each his own, That's one of the best things about the world.
Jaden Lacey TV said, did you see the new Tesla truck? It is so cool. I wish I could own it one day.
Hey, it's possible. Why not? You're still young, Jaden. Your whole life is ahead of you. Teslas might not even be all that when you're able to drive. There might be other vehicles out there. But yeah, I've seen them around here. People have Teslas or stuff like that. I'm not a car person. I don't know.
When it's no lost, said yay.
It's a car, My main concern about a car is
Jaden Lacey TV said I can get my learner's permit at 14 and I am 14 now, so I just got to wait for us 5 months and that's like in May next year.
Get out of here. Where you are in oh my gosh. Is it no, not Michigan. Where are you again?
Andy Rocks said good night.
Where are you again? Okay, good night.
Jaden Lacey TV said Michigan.
Michigan.
Great reviews said I drove a few workers to the Tesla plant in Fremont. All the people who work on them comment on junky quality.
Really? Wow. Yeah. I've seen them. I can't, to be honest, I didn't know that it was a Tesla because they look kind of plain.
Said there is a real Santa Claus.
It's not until I see the logo. Huh? Oh, for your grandkids. Okay. Teach his own, I just wasn't raised in that type of household. It was truth and all that good stuff.
Said very expensive. Great reviews.
Yeah.
Said Tesla was good like 8 years ago.
Okay. My concern when it comes to a vehicle, can I afford it? Can I take care of the maintenance? And is it a hot item that people will steal? That is usually what I look at. And how good the gas is. And then that's at minimum because I don't drive it a whole lot. So yeah. But as for flashiness and being in the in crowd, I never was a part of that life. I'm the type person I like to come in under the radar. I like to slide in, slide out. You never knew I was there.
When it's no lost, said the repairs is the thing.
That's it. That's it. And when you, especially when you go to our car dealership, I don't know how much they're going to charge me at my oil change.
Said with Telsa, maintenance is cheap, but lots of small things break nonstop. Wiper motors, handles, and on and on and on.
How much are those little minor things, Rick Reviews?
Welcome to my channel. Tina's Journeys and Journals. Said, hey, lady.
How are you? You hanging in there? I remember you were sharing about your day doing the Uber and Lyft.
Jaden Lacey TV said, so you guys will be seeing me drive in a few months, and I just can't wait. And then I'm going to buy my 2019 Toyota 4Runner Limited, and that's one of my favorite trucks.
Awesome. That is
When
awesome.
it's lost, said, hey, Tina. Tina's
I'm
Journeys
happy
and
for you,
Journals,
Jaden.
said, yep, and okay now.
I can see you going places. Oh, you in the queue now? Okay. Okay.
Tina's Journeys and Journals, said, hi, everyone. When it's lost, said, cool.
Tina.
Jaden Lacey TV, said, me too. Quaker Oats, said, I could use an electric car. We have a car chargers at the work parking lot.
I thought you have a electric car, Quaker. Tina, are you having issues with your earnings loading? There was a driver out of I think it's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I think they were having issues. Oh, it runs on gas. Oh, okay.
Quaker Oats said it runs on gas.
So you want 100% electric. I'm waiting for the time when we are flying.
Tina's Journeys and Journals
air.
said, no doubt not right now.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome. I'm looking for the time when we get into the car and we push the I don't know what button you will call it, and you just go and you're above everyone else. You're not interfering with drones and helicopters and airplanes,
SUV or sedan,
but in between, you know, and you can just soar. I wonder how that would be, like the Jetsons days.
April M, welcome to my channel.
April
said, hi, Chelle, love.
How are you? How's it going? It's been a while. It's been about a week because I missed Sunday. I usually do the live on a Sunday. I didn't do that Sunday. So yeah. How are you? I don't know if everybody heard the question, Jaden. Well, they can see it. Jaden wants to know, what is everybody's favorite SUV
Tina's
or sedan?
Journeys and Journals said, hey, gotta go. Got a live
All right.
one.
Do that.
Flipped
Do that.
Right over. Said Pa.
Okay, PA. Okay. Yeah. Tina is in Michigan. She's not having any
Quaker
issues
Oats
there.
Said, my favorite car goes 88 miles per hour and has a flux capacitor.
Your car goes 88 miles per hour. Okay. It has a flux capacitor. What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that.
When it's lost, said, well, my favorite car I had was my 76 Eldorado CA. When it's lost, said Caddy. Rick Reviews, said Quaker.
Well, there you go, Jaden.
Jaden Lacey TV said Cadillac is another word for Cadillac. Quaker Oats
Caddy
said
for
Chelle
Cadillac.
must not watch movies. Disappointed face.
No, I don't. I don't watch a lot of movies. I see. How can I describe myself? I'm a square. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a square. And I'm okay with that. I is. Hello? Nothing much. What's going on? No, I'm off. I got off at 2. I'm doing a live. What's going on your end?
Said Long.
Oh, okay.
Rick Reviews.
You working
said
over?
Lexus GS had a 95, would like a used 2013 one day maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Everything's cool with him? You say yeah? Okay, cool. He came to the gym? Okay. Yeah. I know, right? Mm-hmm. On the ship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. Mm-hmm. Really? He has proof of that? That he's that way. Yeah. That he is or he not? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
Quaker Oats said, to be honest, my Honda Civic 2000 was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beater with a heater, but got me to work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Rick Reviews said it, Quaker older cars you don't worry about getting a dent in are the best. April M said,
You
I'm
said
good.
when
I just bought a Toyota
he
Avalon
said
and
the
on my way to have
girlfriend
the
and
brakes
her
checked.
friend,
It's always something with cars.
he paid for her girlfriend to go to Jamaica. Okay, gotcha. Okay. No way.
Gwyneth Nolan lost said, well, my daughter say that new movie Queen and Slim is good.
Are you serious? She couldn't deny it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on, are you serious right now? Okay. What in the world? That's some crazy stuff right there. A guy pay his girlfriend Wade to go to Jamaica. She told him she's going to take her girlfriend with her. Lo and behold, she went to Jamaica with another guy. With another guy. And guess what? She's pregnant. I gotta eat on that one. I I don't believe that. Man, I'm so glad I'm single. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm single. I have to deal with that nonsense. Are you serious right
Quaker said, is this another episode of Maury?
now?
Gwyneth Nolan lost said, wow.
Can you imagine? I'm good. I just bought a Toyota Avalon. Oh, those are nice. I'm on my way to have the big
April
check.
M
Oh wow.
said, you and me both.
Always something with the car. Oh no, don't say that, April. April, you hear that? Come on now. And then the sad part about it is, okay, usually most men would say, we as women who has been hurt by other men, we're damaged goods, which means we go into every other relationship with the baggage and the hurt and the disrespect and everything from the previous relationship. Nowadays, there are a lot of men who are damaged goods because they have fallen in love with women or with a woman, and in return, they wasn't loyal to them, and then now that guy is damaged baggage. They're dealing with trust issues.
Said, oh, by the way, hey, Rick.
They have, trust issues and things of that nature. Man.
Gwyneth Nolan lost said, yup.
I believe there should
Rick
be
Reviews
certain things.
said, COM. April M said, that was just really rotten of her.
Mm-hmm. Anytime he's going to make sure she goes, he's going to pay her way. Airplane, flight, room and board, all that. And he's thinking she's going with the girlfriend and she's going with the guy and end up getting pregnant. And there are pictures. So she can't even deny that she did not go to Jamaica with another guy. I hope he walks away from that if he can. Very rotten. I think, me personally, I think there are several things. Maybe you should have 3 or 5 things that you would absolutely, no matter what, deal with in a relationship. And when those lines are crossed, there's 2 ways you can do it.
Lost said, wow.
Two ways you can do it. You can let your significant other know, if you do this, 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 and this, I'm gone. There's no makeup. There's no I'm out, because you're laying it all out. You're letting them know. Okay, I'm telling you, if you do X, Y, and Z, I'm out the door. So then when you do it, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can give me, nothing you can do, no favors, no foot massages, no full body massage. There's nothing you can do to change my mind. For one, I told you. I told you. Two, you said you would never hurt me that way. Wow. Interesting. Or you can keep it to yourself and you watch.
When it's no lost, said lol. Elena, welcome to my channel. Elena.
Oh my gosh.
No shade, but you're spacking.
You missed that, Elaine. Yes. I mean, I'm sucking teeth and everything. Absolutely. And it's so good to me. So you haven't been around long enough to realize I do this sometimes. I do. And it can be annoying. And I said in my other live at the beginning, those who have issues with smacking and eating sounds, we will have to depart on this video.
When it's no lost, said you done got mad Chelle.
I know, right? I don't like that when, if I'm being loyal to you at 100%, because I care about myself. I have some dignity and respect for myself. Not so much what you're doing for me in a relationship, but this is just me. And then you're going to have self-respect for yourself, and then you're going to do something that's going to disrespect me or disrespect the relationship. I'm okay staying single. I don't have to deal with that. I'm good. Oh my gosh. If that's the way it has to be, oh no. You can have that.
When it's no lost, said the world full of them.
You can have that. And there's no girlfriend, male friend who can make me feel jealous of watching their relationship or marriage. You got to be kidding me. Oh gosh, no. A lot of times when I do tell individuals, oh, you guys look so cute together, and really be genuinely happy, it's not all what it looks like. And I'm like, wow, so this is so confusing. So buddy, I wish everybody well with their relationships, but if it's not right, I don't need it. And I'm so serious about it to the point I think, what if one day you meet that guy and he's not the one to go outside the marriage, but it's you. After all, you're the one saying, oh no, don't do me this way, don't do me that way. And you might be the very one to do him that way.
Quakerus
That's scary.
said I wish kids would stop having kids before they turned 18.
That would be awesome. That would be totally awesome. See, the way I was raised is you couldn't have any children until you were married. That's another reason why I never had children. But again, people don't see things that way. Teenagers, they don't see that they're actually having a child and they're children themselves, because they feel like they've been in this body for 16, 17 years. They know everything. But you're raising a child. And you're not only just raising a child, you're raising a child in a time that is not even comfortable for you. So you got to think about it. And for those who believe in abortions, that's them. I think the best way of doing it is just don't get caught up like that. But there are some guys and there are some women or teenagers. Oh no, I'm not gonna go all the way. Oh no, I ain't go, I'm gonna have the tissue nearby. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. No. Then oops, and now they gotta live with this for the rest of their life. It should not brand them to the point that they can't excel in life, but it's going to be a little challenging.
Said they still growing up themselves.
Yeah, they are.
Quaker Roots said seen a story of a woman who was 28 years old but already has 11 kids.
Wow. Yeah. Did she have the same dad? Baby dad.
Said, wow.
It happens. It's one of those things. It happens for various reasons. There's one lady. She's on YouTube, and I follow her sometimes. Her boyfriend.
Said 11 kids.
That's a lot. 11 kids, and she's 28. That's interesting. That's interesting. This one lady, and she said just so proudly, she said she was 13 and her boyfriend was 17.
Said at 28.
Her boyfriend was 17. So you know what that was, right? But in her mind, it was her boyfriend. It was her boyfriend. It's her boyfriend. He loves me. I love him. But it's not until she got older she realized that he could have actually went to jail for that. 14 and he's 17, and she got pregnant.
Said she started young.
Yeah.
Quaker Roots said she didn't work because she needed to stay home and care for the kids. The dad did all the work.
Who did all the work? Oh, the dad did all the work. Well, I'm like this. If the individuals who are involved in the situation, if they work it out and it works for them, then, kudos to you. But when it doesn't work out and then you're faulting other people for the mistake you made, that's something to think about.
Said at least dad is there.
Yeah, that's nice. The father, is he the father of all 11 children? Because some people, they love large families and they can deal with it. They, organize, they ready for it. They can actually do it. I'm not knocking that. Not at all. My thing is when you slip up so many times, I can see one slip up, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and every child you have, you look at them and you say, oh, I remember that back seat of a Ford or whatever. Oh, I remember when you were conceived, girl. Yes. Yeah. On my prom night. I remember. First, I wouldn't even want the child to know that, because when that child get older, they're going to think about it and wonder, was I conceived in a moment of passion and that was it, or was I
When it lost
made like
said I knew a woman had 19 kids.
19.
Quaker Roots said if got a problem, keep the legs closed is what you mean. Uberman Tampa said people are very irresponsible with their private parts.
Plastic works, I mean, you got a 99.9%.
Said my brother works in a hospital and has to deal with all the aborted fetuses out there. It bothers him the nonstop use of abortion as contraception.
Oh no, Rick, really? Oh, I couldn't do that job. Oh my gosh, that would just tear me down every day.
When it lost said when I first met her, I thought she was running a daycare.
What?
Uberman Tampa said you laugh, but it's true.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know it's out there. I know it's out there for sure. I think it's sad though. It shouldn't be, but there's so much going on nowadays. It's just you just don't know once that child becomes an adult. And this is the main thing. It's not the child's fault. In every situation, the child is innocent. Why? Because these are adults. Well, supposed to be responsible adults having these children. And then now the child has to be raised a certain kind of way because now they were born in a
Uberman
certain
Tampa
era.
said, and the government pays for it while the rest of us live in poverty. Keep a padlock on your pants. Get a job.
Put some change around it or something. Put a chain around it. I don't know. Something gotta happen. I mean, yeah. I don't know what's gonna change because
Rick Reviews said UMT.
in the midst of the nonsense of the government helping and the chaotic cycle of a lot of crazy things that are happening, there is some type of benefit from it. I sit back and I just think about certain things you hear and you see on television, and you wonder, why is this happening? Like, what is going on? There are benefits that comes out of nonsense. I believe that there is a cure for cancer. However, if everyone who had or has cancer, well, if they had it, they're no longer with us. But everyone who has cancer is cured from it, and there will be no more
Uberman
cancer.
Tampa said, I don't know why folks have the need to reproduce. Why? It's hell on earth anyway, and one very expensive habit.
It's not bad for everybody. There's some people, I know them, they're living very, very well. Capital VERY, bold, underline, caps, yeah, exclamation marks, yeah, living well, very well. Never had the issues that you and I may have, never will because of their financial status. So everyone is not going through like we going through. They're not. Sometimes it seems like, that this is happening to everybody. Everybody not struggling financially. Everybody is not living paycheck to paycheck. Everyone is not, having bounce checks. Oh, by the way, I talked to my credit union and they did give me my $30 back for the overdraft. I was so happy. I said, thank you so much. So I got my $30. I was so happy. I said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Said Drew.
Please. Some people right here in my neighborhood are living comfortably. Don't have to worry about another issue ever. I have people that pays their mortgage, their gas and electric bill, water bill, years in advance. Like, come on. Really?
Uberman
Oh, no, I
Tampa
just go ahead and pay it and
said,
it's
every
done.
time I hear a child cry, I feel like telling them, I'll give you something to cry about. I'll start with a job and chores. Uberman Tampa said, I told you to call the bank. I knew they would.
Yeah, I called them. I was going to call them. I was definitely going to do that because I know I was in good standing. And even though the lady said, oh, well, we don't do that. We no longer do that. If it's not our fault, we do not, credit you that. I said, ma'am, thank you so much. May I speak to the supervisor?
I'm glad you got it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was determined. I said to her, I wasn't mean or anything like that. I said, I do appreciate it. Thank you. I said, may I speak to a supervisor? And she said, sure. And I talked to the supervisor and, she verified everything, what I was talking about. And she said, okay, we'll do it this time.
Said, that's good.
Yeah. I needed that $30. I haven't had an overdrawn account. It's been about 4 or 5 years, man. And I don't want that no more. I don't want that to be a part of my life. And I know the only way it cannot be is if I have a certain amount of money in my account at all times for those automatic withdrawals, And the way things are going nowadays, a lot of things that you need, they want you to have that automatic withdrawal, because they also will give you a discount if you do have it. So it's like, yeah, you put yourself in a box in a sense, you know. But I'm glad April, May, I needed it. I'm not gonna lie, I need it, and I'm not one to spend my money on everything but my responsibility. I take care of my responsibilities, and things of that nature. I'm a good steward over my money. Now, years ago, I wasn't. I didn't know the real value of money because it was no big deal to me. I had a good job. I was making the money. I was living beneath my needs. Everything was good. It's just me. When it's just you, yourself, and I, it's a little different. I don't have to be concerned about making sure this person has something to eat, or this person have clothes, or this person have Uber money or Uber account to catch the Uber. I don't, it's just me. I have to just be concerned about me. And so I never had to say,
Uberman
okay, I got to
Tampa
share this, I got to
said,
share
I
that.
know the value of money, it just doesn't know the value of me.
Yeah, that has to balance out. I understand, but it's a little easier when it's just you. A little easier when it's just you. But when you have others that you're responsible for their well-being, it can be challenging. It can be challenging. And I'm happy for any parent or even brothers or sisters who are looking after one another, that they will take on that challenge. I don't want to say a burden, but that challenge, and do well with it.
Uberman Tampa said, I'm needy and expensive. Great reviews. Said UMT, gotta go after some easy money, maybe realtor on the side.
Realtor?
Uberman Tampa said, and so is Eddie and Reba.
I know that's right. Yeah. They are what they say, what people say, entitled. But you know what? That word is not just for a certain cluster of people. We are all entitled. We are all entitled to a certain way we want things. And I don't like to isolate. They think they're entitled. I'm entitled myself. I'm entitled to a lot of things. Not. And some people would say I was spoiled growing up, but I don't even accept that term. Why?
Uberman Tampa said, real estate is far from easy. It has an 87% failure rate.
Yep. And not only that, it's one of those jobs where when the getting is good, you got to be all in there. I mean, deep down in the mud, all in there. And then when it's not, hopefully you dug yourself enough when the getting was good that you can bridge yourself over. I know a broker. He started out, he was a realtor, and he worked himself up. Now he has several houses that he rent in brownstones and so on and so forth. So when there's an issue with his agents and whatever it is that they can be going through, or depending on the time of if real estate is really good, then it's a different story. When it's not, he can still maintain. You have to, in any type of job,
Muhammad Sharif,
you have to
welcome
have
to
a
my
backup.
channel. Muhammad Sharif said, hey there.
Hey there, how are you? How are you doing? Yeah, you have to have a backup. No matter what type of job, even if you're in corporate, you have to have a backup. Think about it. Think about all those particular employees who got laid off from Uber. Now, if they were not stacking their money properly while they were making all that money, and if they were living above their means,
said, hi, Muhammad.
If they were living above their means, man, that's one thing I learned. Don't live at your level means.
Muhammad Sharif,
don't live above.
Said, I'm doing fine, Mom. What about you?
I'm doing good, Muhammad. Always live beneath your means, because for me, the way I look at it, is a safe place, because you're not going over. You're beneath. Some things just say no to. Some things just don't buy. Just don't do it. Because think about it. If you constantly spending money and nothing's coming back, and then your main source that push that wave of money coming in is no longer there,
Uberman Tampa
you're in trouble.
said, "Don't call her ma'am. She works for a living." LOL.
I know Muhammad didn't mean any harm. And you know what? That's another thing. Years ago, ma'am and sir were like respectful words, but now it's like, don't call me no ma'am, don't call me no sir. It's different nowadays, you know. But I know he didn't mean any harm. Just looking at his name, you know, I could tell he don't mean
Uberman Tampa said, "I didn't either.
I
That's
know.
what they used to say in the army."
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir, ma'am. Yeah. But nowadays, it's different. Things has changed a whole lot, and it's going to continue to change. But we have to be aware of the change, you know, and know what's going on and things of that nature. But back to living beneath your means, it's okay as long as you have food, shelter, and clothes. It might not be steak and potatoes or lobster or caviar or whatever the most expensive meals are. Okay, fine.
Uberman Tampa said, "If you called a sergeant sir, he'd say, 'Don't call me sir. I work for a living.'"
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So it's like, as long as you have food, shelter, and clothes,
Rick Reviews
that's a good thing.
said, "The only person on YT who can go up against the beacon is one seashell."
Rick, you know what, Rick? Don't even try it. Don't even try. Don't try it. Don't even. I'm not the type woman that you can pump up. Okay. I mean, literally, you can't. I had to. That was a good one.
Uberman Tampa said, "Sir was only reserved for officers.
Oh, okay.
When it's no lost," said lol.
I had, you know,
Uberman
sometimes
Tampa
it just,
said,
I
"Dark
got,
Road Run is coming close."
huh? Dark Road Run is coming close. He's doing one with him now? They're back on again now? No, are they? Rick, I'm not that. You know how sometimes you can pump people up, their ego and stuff? I'm not that woman. I'm not that woman. Nope. No, sir, Bob. Because for me, I got to get something out of it.
Uberman Tampa
Oh,
said,
okay.
"No, I'm saying Joe does some long lives."
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They were in competition last night. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, so that was quite interesting. You got to check out that video. I'm not that type woman where you can kind of blow my head up if you know, like, oh, you can do it. Yeah. I'm not that person. No. If it's not already in me, if I'm not feeling it already in me, no one else can give it to me. It's just a done deal. And again, for me, since I'm working and it's only 24 hours in a day, I work 10-hour shifts some days. And I already have issues not being able to sleep. So if I was to get in on a challenge like that, I have to be getting something out of it. And I would prefer for it to be money coming out of it, because it has to be worth my time. Because me not getting any sleep and constantly going, and then still have to show up to be professional with my customers and not be short-tempered and so on and so forth, something's going to go lacking, you know? Yet time is money. Money is time. Yeah. Now, when I wasn't working like this,
Uberman Tampa
you know, I did my little odds and ends jobs, make my
said,
little,
"Time is money."
Yeah. I could do my odds and ends whenever and make a couple dollars here and there. But that was easy to stay up and do lives. It was nothing. But knowing that I have like 10-hour shifts and I have to be engaging, you know, and I have to be quick and so on and so forth, just to play around with the challenge, nah, it's not worth it to me. It has to be worth my time. I mean, my time, because I know how my time is. Yeah, but if I just had idle time, of course, yeah, that would be fun.
Uberman Tampa said, how are the Colombians treating you since you're working now? LOL.
It's all good. It works out real good because now it's a paycheck, W-2. I got paper for the paper trail. How about that, Uberman Tampa? Now. Since you want to put me on that category, have I ever met a Colombian? I don't think I ever did. Yeah, I don't think I ever have. It is not until recently we were able to go over there, right?
Uberman Tampa said, just don't meet the Colombians on BT time.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Be extra early. Yeah, exactly.
Uberman Tampa said, I've never had a Colombian.
You never had a Colombian. Have I ever met one? I don't think I gotta think. Okay, there was a nurse from Colombia. Or was that a patient? I don't even know, so forget it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even really think about it right now. But man, nah. But I do hope when they do the challenge.
Uberman Tampa said Chris probably has. He's been around the world.
Most likely, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. But when it comes to Dark Road Running and Beacon, the dual Beacon, do their challenge again. Yeah, if each one should have their arsenal. If it's coffee, Red Bull, smoking, soda, whatever it is that keep you going, then both individuals should have it. If one have it, then the other one should have it. If one don't have it, then the other one shouldn't have it. In terms of having it fair, because if both individuals do not have any assistance with supplements like your coffee or non-sleep aids and sugar
Great
and
reviews.
coffee and things
Said
of
the
that
challenge
nature.
is madness.
Yeah, that was. I didn't see it as a challenge, to be honest with you, because Nick, that's normal for him. That's nothing for him to stay up late like that. You know what? You better stop. Not Chris. Not Chris. I don't know of that Chris Uberman Tampa. So you're dreaming. You're dreaming. I can't even. I know I can't even see that. I don't even see that at all. You got the wrong Chris. That was somebody else. That wasn't your Chris. That was another Chris. Yeah. But no, I never seen it as a challenge because I've watched. I be in the bushes sometimes when I'm watching Nick, and he's like a ever ready bunny. He just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Uberman Tampa
Okay.
said, oh yeah, way back in the day before we met, he got around.
Oh, I can't even. I wouldn't know. To look at him, I wouldn't know. Hello. Whoa.
Uberman Tampa said, so did I, lol. We both have a lot of mileage.
So he's willing to stay with her even though she has another man's baby? Okay. Oh, he was seeing someone too. Wow. Yeah. With the guy, but now it's the baby.
Uberman Tampa said, here we go as the world turns.
Yeah, because now the baby's going to be a part of the life forever. Wow. Yeah. So you're going to move on? Yeah. Well, at least he's seeing he's not, trying to retaliate and trying to hurt her because he's hurt by it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm. To play around a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mm. But then, do you think that's cheating if they're separated? Would that be considered cheating?
Quaker Oats, said Moripovich Lieberman, you are not the father.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Right, right. Okay.
Uberman Tampa, said I'm glad of that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Right. He was in denial. I can imagine it hurts because he didn't think that would happen. Wow. Did he cry? I mean, some men cry when they find out that their girlfriend.
Uberman Tampa, said Quaker Oats is our next guest on Jerry Springer.
Mm-hmm. So they went man to man and talked about it. Wow. No, no fighting or anything. Like it was really just straight up talk. That's awesome. Cool. Okay. So he's letting the guy know I'm not lying to you, man. I got proof. This is what it is.
Uberman Tampa,
Wow.
said you get a bill, you get a bill, you get a bill.
What? So she was seeing him while she was in a relationship with the other guy? Oh my gosh.
Josh UHL, said hey girl, sorry I was driving, forgive me for I have sinned. Chelle, you're a blessing sister.
Wow. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Said so Jerry, I made this app where fathers can pay child support. You want child support, I'll pay you on the app.
Right. Oh wow. Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uberman Tampa, said I just spit my drink Quaker.
Wow. That's awful to hear. Man. Well, at least he's not depressed and down and want to hurt himself or anyone else. And I like the idea that they were able to come together man to man and talk about it. You don't hear too much of that nowadays. That's really cool. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right, I know. Mm-hmm. You're the owner of it all. I know, the big kahuna. I understand. I understand.
Uberman Tampa, said next on the Dr. Phil show, Quaker promises
cool.
payments in the app that are false.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What?
Josh
Well,
UHL,
I mean,
said I'm here.
okay. Right, because right,
Uberman Tampa, said so am I
right.
Josh. Quaker
Mm-hmm.
Oats, said I told Dr. Phil I sold
What
the
is
app
that
to Dara
saying
so
when
I'm
they
off the hook.
say the way you got her is the way you lose her, the way you got him is the way you're going to lose him? some kind of
Uberman
like
Tampa.
tit for tat
Said Lal
kind
Quaker.
of thing. Yeah, yeah. And then, but she's still stuck with him because now there's a baby. Man. What was going on? Wow.
Josh UHL. Said, can we see us?
Wow. That's interesting. But I'm sorry to hear that though, that's happening. I'm glad he's good. I'm proud of him. Now, how long he's been with this new girl? Okay. Okay. And he has to search himself to make sure that this is not what is that saying? Right, you can. You can. But right.
Josh UHL. Said,
Yeah.
am I blocked?
Right, exactly. Exactly. I'm thinking that
Quaker. Said, no, Josh.
whatever. No, I'm thinking that you know that I remember this lady told me, she said the way to get over one man is to get under another. So do men think the same way to get over a girl? That's what you do. How I don't okay, go ahead. Whatever. Hmm.
Josh UHL. Said, I don't hear the speech chat thing saying my comments.
Hmm. Right. Hmm. Okay. Right. I see what you're saying. I don't agree with
Quaker.
that because this
Said,
is
you
what
must
I'm
have muted
thinking.
your browser.
Because
Josh UHL. Said, hello.
if he is going to talk to this new girl because he's under pressure, he need to be, Oh, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So how did he so quickly get back with her though? They stayed around?
Josh UHL. Said, Chelle.
Mm-hmm. Can we see us? What are you talking about, Josh? Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right then. All right, later. Josh, we can hear you. We see what you're saying too. You retracted one of your comments. Man, what do you guys think about this? First of all, have you ever heard of the saying, in order to get over one man, you have to get under another? Or have you heard, for a man to get over a woman is to get with another woman? Do you guys think that is something that works or not? Why you think about it, I'm going to share what I think about. I don't think that's beneficial. Why? Okay, I'll tell you why. I'm glad you asked that. I'm going to tell you. Because, first, there were more than just an emotional attachment with the previous significant other. And when whatever happened broke you up, they are still an emotional attachment. There are still mental images. There are still memorable feelings. Okay. And what you had was genuine and it was 100% on both ends, but things happen. And so you break up. So now you see this other person who you're interested in, and it seems like they're interested in you, but in the back of your mind, your goal is to erase your previous spouse's feelings and memories and so on and so forth. So you're going to gravitate to this other person. I don't think that is fair to the other person, no matter which way it goes. You know, the spouses, if it's the one who broke up from another and then that's what they're looking for, and then vice versa. Because now you're adding more emotional feelings, more feelings of being with that person in certain kinds of ways, the thoughts of that person, the places that you go with that person. So now you got added stuff to it. I think it will be more healthy to, if you have a breakup from your significant other, get that me time. Get that time when it's you and you and you. Find out what part you played in the relationship, what part you played in the breakup, if you had a part to play in the big breakup, and why did you allow certain things to happen? And what are you looking for in the next relationship? And what are you going to bring to the next relationship? Because if you have not healed from that relationship and now you're going to go to this relationship, you're going to this relationship not at 100%. And now this person has to either become conducive to what you're going through in order for the relationship to even halfway work, or this person gonna play along as long as they can and they're gonna exit out. It's like so many people, they are afraid to be alone. They have to be near someone. They can't sleep unless they have a warm body beside them. They can't, they don't think they're beautiful. They don't think they're handsome unless their significant other is telling them that. I've learned, and I'm still learning, guys, it is so, 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 so important to be so self sufficient in so many different ways because when we do rely on other people for different things, that is one thing or two things that we do not have to do. And then when that person is gone, those things that we did not have to do is now in our laps. It's now in our laps. So it's like, granted, yes, you might have someone who can do all this and do all that and this and that and this and that. I mean, all kinds of stuff. You can just sit and he or she do whatever it is you want to do, but it's actually crippling you indirectly. Indirectly, because when that person is gone, be it death, illness, breakup, whatever it is, when that person is gone, those things that they did for you are also gone. And now it's you. I think it's awesome. Yeah, you can have a significant other. For some reason, most women feel like the men's supposed to take the trash out and that's their job. I don't know how that come about, how it came about, but you talk to a lot of people, that's just like normal. The woman is not taking the trash out, it's the man. Okay, you can have that. Okay, fine. So you're in this relationship and the man is gone. and there's no one else to take the trash out. How many times are you going to forget to take the trash out? Once the house is like, oh my gosh, what is that? I got to take it out now? Or are you going to slide on in there? Okay, I got to keep this wheel moving. I got to keep it going. Okay, I'll take the trash out. No problem. I got that. Never, the way I see it now, never forget what you can do for yourself when you're with someone else. Granted, you go to the grocery store, you're a single person, and you go grocery shopping, you got to put it in the car, you got to take it out of the car, you got to put it in the house, you got to put it in the cabinet, pantry, rotate the canned goods, and, do all the little things, look at the expiration date, all that kind of stuff. Now you got to do it, but you had someone to do it for you, but now you have to do it. I think instead of when someone is coming into your space, coming and sharing your life with you, there are still some things that you should say, no, honey, I got it. Don't even worry about it. Oh, I can do that. No problem. I know you can do it, and I know you're willing to do it, but let me do it this time. Because it might fall back in your lap one day. And it won't be as if you gotta get yourself back in gear. It's no big deal. This is a norm for you. Okay. You're used to someone going to the store. Now I can go, I can do it, no problem. Yeah. Or you constantly picking someone up from work or from school. The person who's constantly getting picked up all the time, they need to say, oh no, I'll catch an Uber. Or you know what? It's a nice day. I'll walk and then I'll catch an Uber or whatever. Because when that person or that thing or that situation or that benefit is no longer there, you as the human being who's been reaping the benefit has to now adapt to what was there but is not there. You understand? There's going to be an adjustment period. But I just feel like if you share the different responsibilities, that it would be more beneficial in a relationship. Granted, I'm not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship, but that's just what I think. I just, because sometimes, people share things, I hear things, and, everything, it's different things on YouTube, different things on television, and you hear about different situations that people are going through. And then I kind of sort of put myself in that situation and say, now, what if that was you? What would you do? It's like, In order for me to feel good about myself, I have to know that I can handle my responsibility. Even if I have a significant other who can handle my responsibilities, but I have to know that I can handle them to make me feel good, because then I can enjoy my significant other helping me along the way. But I also know if he is not there, I can still handle it. I can still roll.
Said, can you give me one last ride? Ask someone else for a ride. If not, I'll call my mom.
There you go. Call mom. Call your auntie. Don't depend on that one person all the time. Yeah. Run, walk, skip, whatever. Because I mean, that's just me. Everybody don't have to think how I think. But that's how I feel. I know how to cook. It's dangerous for me to cook. Because it just wouldn't be good. Because I know I would end up cooking some things that I should not cook. But I wouldn't mind cooking for an individual. However, I wouldn't want that person to depend on me every single day to cook. No. Ring, ring. Postmates. Ring, ring. No, no, ring, ring. Uber Eats. Uber Eats is here. Or, okay, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they're at the door. I don't want to ever be that woman.
Marcus Pierre, welcome to my channel.
Hey, Marcus.
Marcus Pierre said hello.
It's been a long time. The millionaire is back, guys. Yeah, he's back. You missed it, Marcus. We had one person who has their car in the shop, is fixed, but they need a little bit more money. And then we had another person who is driving for Uber and they're not able to get paid. But that was like an hour ago. Your timing is kind of off right now, Marcus. If you only would have been here just a couple minutes sooner, just a couple, just a couple more minutes, and they will be fine because Marcus the millionaire is in the house, guys. He's here. But I don't know.
Marcus Pierre said I heard it.
Oh, you were in the bushes? Okay. And you didn't come. Marcus. Marcus. Oh, Marcus. You telling me you didn't? Boom, boom, boom. Marcus is here, the millionaire. Give me your bills. I can handle them all. Why you didn't do that?
Marcus Pierre said I was on my ninja.
Oh, you on your ninja? Oh, you were on your ninja? Like the bullet? Like, you had to be that, right? Is that what you're talking about? Is this something new that I don't know? I have the ninja, the juicer and the mixer and all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. 635.
Marcus Pierre said 636.
What is that? Is that the kind it is? I don't know what kind I have. I know it's the juicer. I know I got it off of
Marcus Pierre said yep.
Okay. I got it off of the Wendy Williams show. They have what is it called? Morning. Oh my gosh. It's Steve Harvey has the same thing. It's like certain things that they offer at a discount price on their channel. If you go to morning something and you get it, you can get it. And I think I paid a little under 200 for mine. And I have the single what you call it, blender. Then I have the big one. Then I have the juicer, one that makes the spaghetti. The one that had all that kind of stuff to it. And I got it at a low price, which was good. Ooh la la. If you watch Wendy Williams show, then you'll know what I'm talking about. When they have certain things that are in, and you can get it for less
Marcus
price.
Pierre said motorcycle.
Motorcycle. What about? Oh! You were on your motorcycle. Really? Oh, you could hear me while you were driving? Oh, wow, that's nice. So you had the speaker in your helmet? That's cool. My dad used to drive a motorcycle. He had the Harley Davidson. Yeah. My dad was a part of a
Marcus Pierre said yay. Marcus Pierre
gang.
said yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He would wear his black leather cowboy hat, long black A-line jacket or coat with his boots, his biker boots, and his leather pants. I forgot what gang he was a part of, but he loved that Harley Davidson. He said he loved to go ride through the neighborhoods and cause the car alarms to go off. I'm like, oh, okay. He said something about he took the pipes off or something he did with the pipes.
Marcus
that would
Pierre
make
said I've been busy. I got 4 kids. Lol, trying for one more.
Are you? Oh, congratulations, Marcus. You will no longer have money to be able to give to us. I declare. You will
Marcus
not be a millionaire.
Said having fun trying.
I bet you are. And hopefully it's not a one-way street. Okay. I declare. How old is your youngest, Marcus? But yeah, while Marcus think about that and answer the question, I just think it should be a certain type of way. 10, 9, 6, 5.
Marcus Pierre said 10, 9, 6, 5.
So how many do you want total? Hmm. 5, then 6.
Marcus Pierre said 5.
Okay. 5, then 6. Then 3 years later, 9. Then a year later, 10. Okay. To each his own, you know. That's awesome. That you want the children, which means that you're able to prepare a proper life for them. And I think that's awesome. That's actually that's really amazing. Because for one, I just don't think children should suffer simply because they wasn't asked to come into the world. We as adults bring them into the world. So I
Marcus
believe we
Pierre
should have certain
said
things
they're
set
19
aside for
months
them.
apart.
19. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. And you're the father of them all, may I ask? Will you still be able to ride on your step? Okay.
Marcus Pierre said step.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not, the DNA connection that makes you who you are. Is how responsible and loving and kind you are for the responsibility. So that's awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. Continue to be a good father for the children, because man, this, if the family is not like two parent family, that child does suffer, and especially if the parents are at odds towards one another. Because now I'm gonna be with dad. Dad is talking about mom like she's nobody, but she's my mom. That word, that 2-letter word, my, is so powerful and it's life changing. And so the child is hearing what the dad is saying about their mother. And then the child goes live with the mother. Now she's talking about their dad. You're talking about my father. And the child is in the middle of all of this grown-up stuff. That child don't deserve that. It's better to say, what is that saying? If you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. And then I've heard of some people, some parents saying, I've seen this on television, how they're like, oh, I can't stand him, or I can't stand her because she reminds me of him. Can you imagine a child having to put all that up in here and have to go through that every time mom or dad look at me, I remind them of a bad thing that happened in their life? Who want to be branded like that? Like, what? I'm not mom. I'm not dad. I'm the byproduct of the situation, but I'm not that individual person. Give me a chance, mom and dad. Give me a chance to show you my personality. Yeah, I might have dad nose. That's a part of the DNA. I might have the skin complexion, the hair, the eyes, but let me show you who I am as an individual person. That's one of those things. I think it's time for me to get off here. And what time is it? Oh, it's only 4 something. But maybe I will do some other things here before I have to wind down to get back up to go to work. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's what I wanted to add. This is what I noticed about myself. When I become...
Marcus Pierre said victory hand medium dark skin tone 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 victory hand medium dark skin tone.
You see how
Marcus Pierre said, "Where are you working?"
I work from home now. Um, you see how the computer is recognizing the peace sign as a victory sign, maybe because it's spread out and that's a V. But usually when we do this, it's usually saying peace, like peace out kind of thing. Isn't that interesting how it works? But one thing I noticed, I have to have, it's like this. Once I become comfortable with a situation, it's no longer challenging to me and I become bored. I noticed that about myself. And those who've been following me in the journey with the new job and you've seen my highs and lows and so on and so forth, now that I'm so comfortable and confident in answering the calls and not being afraid to deal with irate customers, yeah, it's kind of boring to me. It's like, okay, okay. Not in terms of my reply, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you used to the flow. Okay, all right, this is going to have possibility of this. If this possibly happened, then this is what you do here, so on and so forth. So I think I need just a tad bit of anxiety. Not a lot, but just a little bit to help me to keep that excitement, that adrenaline rush, if you will. Because now that I know what it's all about, I'm not that excited anymore. So now what I do is I tell myself this job is taking care of a lot of your bills and it's comfortable for you. And now I gotta like reprogram my mind to focus on the benefits that I'm getting from the job versus I know it, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it, and now it's no longer really challenging. But in the beginning, it was very challenging. It was something new. I had to learn the systems, and now that I've done it and been in the system and know how this worked and that worked, I don't have that. That is gone. It's more like I'm listening, typing, talking, navigating between the different programs all at once, which before it was like, oh my gosh, almost dropped my headphone. The wire almost got caught myself caught in it because I was getting too nervous. And I was like, girl, stop. I said, nervousness is not good for you because you're going to hurt yourself or something. So I had to talk to myself about it. See, I almost wrapped myself into this. This almost fell, And I'm like, no. So to be nervous is more of a harm to me than it is anything else. It's just not, it's not good for me. I see that now. I say the more nervous you get, the more clumsy you get. And it's like you don't need to be nervous because it's not going to be good for you. You're going to make a situation worse. So I'm noticing these different things about myself. I'm on this journey of self-awareness and I'm learning a lot about me. I'm learning a whole lot about me. And it's quite interesting. And I also realized that it's important to challenge yourself. Even though it is scary, uncomfortable, and like, oh my gosh, stressful, it is good to challenge yourself. Why? I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked. You begin to learn some things about yourself, and you give yourself the opportunity to see your growth. No one else has to see it, but you see it. You are with yourself more than being around anyone else because you can be in a room full of people but feel alone. You can be in a room with like people talking to you and interacting with you, but still you don't know who you are on the inside. And you have your own thoughts that's going on within your body. You have your own feelings that you're going through that are within your body, while your body is around everybody. So it's like, I just see more and more, you have to be balanced mentally, physically, and spiritually. You have to have all those three to be balanced, because if one thing is off, then the other one's going to be off. And I find that to be true for me. If I don't feel good up here in my head, and my headspace is not clear, it's not focused, it's not, feeling good, my body don't feel good, my spirit don't feel good, I feel off. And I have often said it, I'm quite sure I've said it on the video, I just feel kind of off today. Or if I'm talking to my mother or my brother or family members and they asking me how am I doing, I'll, will share, I feel kind of off today. It's I don't feel too good. Or I'll, share with my sidekick, I feel kind of off today. I don't feel like myself. I feel like I need to rest my brain, if you will. Because you have to remember, for some people, this is running a mile a minute, even though this is sitting still. This is going. Even when this is going. And a lot of times you will get brain tired and physically tired. But you have to know the difference. There's sometimes you have to lie down, not go to sleep, but you need to clear your mind. And I found that to be true for me. And I know that about myself. I know when I've pushed myself a little too far and I have to step back. I have so many engagements that are scheduled and with the family, and I have not been able to make it to them. I did make it to one of my sister's houses for Thanksgiving, and I had an awesome time. At first, I wasn't going to go because I was like, oh, I got to work in the morning, and oh my gosh, I got to get some kind of sleep. I got to rest my brain. It was a long day, just going on and on and on. And I'm so glad I went. I had an awesome time. Did not realize, I think I got home about 10. Got up the next morning, no issue. If anything, I was reminiscing on such a great time that I had the night before. So I know for me, things can feel overwhelming for me, but I'm realizing that thing that is causing me to feel overwhelmed is the very thing that I should do. I'm gonna tell you why. For many years, I was not in touch with my anxiety, my triggers, and things of that nature. And it's not until I begin to want to realize what's going on within me, not about me, but within me. So I had to have my quiet time. I had to have moments of observation, self observation. How I feel when I'm in this environment, how I feel when I'm in that environment, how I feel when I'm talking to this person, how I feel when I'm here, there, and everywhere. I had to be in touch with me. So as I began to realize the pattern that I had, I noticed that the very thing that I get about is the very thing I should do. It has never failed me because, like the situation with me going to one of my sister's homes for Thanksgiving, my mind was on the next day. And I still had hours of the same day, but my mind was already on the next day, already for work, getting up 6 in the morning to go to work. It's already there, but yet I'm not even in the future. I'm in the present, but my mind is in the future. And so it's like I need to not allow myself to become overwhelmed for something that's going to happen in the future, knowing that there's a possibility what I'm thinking right now in the present time doesn't even have to come into the future. Even though I'm thinking about the future in my present time, it's like, come on, stop it. Stop it. What is going on right now? Where are you? What's going on? How do you feel right now? Forget that. Forget tomorrow. Tomorrow is of its own. Yeah, you prepare for your future. Absolutely. You prepare as if you're going to live this to the next day. But don't exhaust your present time on what might happen. Oh, the chat. You can't connect to the chat? Why? What happened? It's saying unable to connect to the chat. I don't know what that is, guys. It's the first time I saw it. So maybe it's out. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. And I noticed that about myself. In my quiet moments, I noticed those things about myself. Yeah, it's not picking up. The super speech chat.
Quaker Oats
Oh, wait a minute.
said him. 1C Chelle said hello.
Oh, okay. It is working. So what are they talking about? Do you see that, Quaker? It says unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Do you see that? But yeah, so it's just I'm liking my journey. And you know how when I close with love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve
Quaker
yourself.
Oats said I don't see it.
You don't see it? All right, let me see if I can copy it. I know I'm not seeing things, so don't even try, Quaker. Quaker, nah, no, Let me see if I can copy it. Bam. Do you see that? That's what I saw. Holla. Uh-huh. Yeah.
1C Chelle said unable to connect to chat. Please try again later.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, I am enjoying my journey and understanding me as a human being, knowing who I am, know my likes and my dislikes, know why I feel how I feel when I feel, and things of that nature. I love that journey about me. And I'm also okay with those who don't understand it because this is what I realize. It's not for anyone else to understand but me. 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 Because these are things that I have to deal with as an individual person, not so much collectively, but this is what I have to deal with. This is an issue for me that I have to deal with, and I'm willing to face it. I'm willing to take on the challenge. You see, I had to exhale on that one because I have committed myself to doing this job, showing up on time, not calling out, and do this job until it's over. I have made a promise to myself, and that is what I'm going to do. Um, like today, I was like, oh, you stayed up late. You're gonna be cranky on the calls, and you need to stay asleep. I was like, no, I'm going to work. I'm going to show up. I'm going to deal with every call I have to deal with. I'm going to face
Quaker Oats
every situation.
said you need a vacation.
I don't need a vacation. And you know how long it's been since I've worked like a job. My jobs for many, many years were just side hustles, not committed schedule. So I don't need a vacation. I just need to be more conditioned. It's like with anything, something that you haven't done in a long time, but yet now you just have to condition yourself. Therefore, you become challenged. And it's up to you to fulfill that challenge by conditioning yourself and have that desire to want to conquer that goal. And that's my mindset. I want to show up every day. I don't want to call out. I want to do what I have to do. I want to answer every call. I want to be present every day. I want to fight negative thoughts. I do not want to support them whatsoever. I want to feel balanced. And I know in order for me to feel balanced, I have to make sure that there are certain things lined up for me to be able to feel that way. So it's not a bad thing. Trust me. It's a good thing. So that's the way I feel about it. But I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, guys. Love yourself. Yeah. Know yourself. Be yourself. Change yourself to improve yourself. That's the journey I'm on. And come on along.
Quaker Oats, said by Chelle.
All right, Quaker. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, everybody. Everyone in the bushes. Take care, everybody. All right, now.